Hello there. I'm fixing to shoot a lead for a video devil, and I don't want to take a minute to recognize lost a friend of mine, Randy. This guy was really kind to me musically. He helped me with my first copyrights, helped me with my first demo. His band was the first band I was ever in. And I was looking for Steve, drummer buddy of mine, one day, and I just drove over to where Randy was living because I knew he was jamming with Steve from time to time. And I talked to Randy. We stood outside and talked for about 10-15 minutes, and I was like, well, I got to get going. And I told him pretty much, I'll see you later. And he said, well, practice is at 8 on Monday, and I don't appreciate people being late. And I'm like, huh? What? He's like, practice is on 8 at 8 on Monday. And I kind of was shy back then. I was young, so I kind of tried to get out of it. And I ended up showing up, and I was a guitar player in his band. We even did some of my tunes. And that was real exciting, my first band. And I remember doing my first demo. Me and Victor were working on it with a Porta Studio I just bought. I bought one of the, I can't say one of the first ones, but I bought the 4-track when it first came out. And I remember Randy was running around, and he was even, trying to create effects for me and everything. He's holding a plate in front of my amp and doing this thing, trying to get a flanger phase kind of effect. Really going all out just to help out, always. And it was a kind of relationship where I'd be driving down the road, and Randy was legally blind, so I had to drive him everywhere we went. And I was driving down. I'd be driving down the road, and there he was walking down the road, and I'd stop, and he'd jump in and just say, "Where are we going?" It was that kind of a relationship. And then years later, we got to play in downtown open mic stuff. He was real good at just going in and taking over an open mic situation. He would just go in and talk our way in. And the fun thing about it was he would be teaching me songs in the parking lot before we went in. We'd do a couple open mics every time we went down, Irish pubs and things like that. A lot of fun being with Randy. We had a falling out somewhat, and I hadn't seen him in quite a few years, and now I find out he's died young. I think young. Maybe not for a musician, but he had heart trouble, I guess. I had no idea that was going on. But it's a rough thing when people, you just assume you're going to see him again and catch up, and we never will. So, Randy, buddy, I hate it. The world lost a kind fella, someone that had a big influence on my life, and I hope that you knew that. Dear Lord, I hope you knew it. You did things that no one else did for me, and I just wanted to shoot a video thanking you. A little late. Or maybe just to tell everyone else, Randy was a great guy. I don't do funerals very well. I could go to a funeral for somebody I don't know and end up crying, so I kind of try to avoid funerals. My family understands that. So I missed Randy's, not intentionally. I wanted to go and see some people and everything and pay my respects, but maybe it's a good thing I missed out on it, because it's not fun for me getting over and emotional about something like that. But I just wanted to shoot a video and put it out there saying, Randy, I loved you, man, and I'm going to miss you, and thank you so much for all you did. And I'm sure there's other people out there that would testify that he did a lot for them. He was a great guy. He was handicapped, and still, he didn't let that stop him. He's, for someone that couldn't see very well, I'm sure he saw a lot of this world. So, peace out, Randy.